이것도 로우에 포함되어 호그와트 멤버십도 시작이 됐습니다.
Rebellion.
호그와트 지도
Ah, how delightful.
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling? Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Revelio.
Maria! Do you find this I hate that! Do you find this I hate I won't rest
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
이상한 넘버가 있습니다.
Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Places.
You what was that?
Confringo.
Chill spells glance off of me. You're so very weak.
Incendio.
Was that your best?
Places.
I won't rest.
I didn't quite finish. Still hoping. What an unfortunate disappointment.
Incendio.
But this is sad. Really, it is.
Confringo. Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo.
Cut you from shoes to chapeau.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Revelio. Mine now, demiguys. Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. 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 Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
어서오세요, 날비만님. 광고에 가려서 지운받네. 오, 이거 그런 거 같아.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
아씨, 궁금해서 갔다 와야 되잖아. 코발트 빼야라.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
설마 연병?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for. Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel.
저도 몰라요.
The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
아무튼 아픈 검색.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
도와주는
Good.
건가 보네.
I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
목소리가 작아요?
You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window.
됐어.
I do miss Hogwarts,
됐어.
but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated
아직도 작다고?
by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
시도해 볼게.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
아, 테스트. 게임 소리가 크다고요? 하하. 조정을 많이 한 건데. 됐어. 된 것 같아 느낌이. 세바스찬과 대화했어요. 사과 좀 먹는. 사운드는 계속 바뀌기 때문에.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
모바일하고 PC 화면하고 사운드가 다를 수도 있어.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
나는 헤드셋을 다시 하나 살까?
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse.
지금은
It's as
좀
though he
잘 들릴
blames
것
me
같은데?
somehow, always calling me my father's son,
Ah,
as if that's
Tess.
an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical.
Tess,
It has
하나, 둘,
changed
셋.
her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
하나 둘 셋. 마이크가 볼륨이 좀 작네. 왜 작지? 그러네. 아, 테스트. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋. 테스트, 테스트, 테스트. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋. 테스트, 테스트, 테스트. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋. 테스트, 테스트, 테스트. 잘 모르겠다. 세바스찬을 따라가세요.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
왠지 얘 죽을 것 같은 느낌이 들지? 이 게임에서 죽는 애가 좀 더
Up there,
많지가 않은데.
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
아, 왜 또 걸어가는 거야? 뛰어.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good news that there's a dead wizard in my book. Who's there?
화염의 트리플란 말이야.
Someone been taken out. Is that the rescue too? That was unimpressive.
세리야.
Stop it! I won't rest. You've made your last mistake. Seems your heart isn't in this at all. Now hit it. I won't let Cuba to lie. Let's get it. No! I will make you pay. I won't rest. Someone.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
들립니까 목소리?
I tried to warn you.
난장판.
Revelio. Reparo.
먹을 거 투성인데.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
커세어 헤드셋? 좋은 거 쓰시네. 아씨 뭐.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time
날아다녀요,
here.
빗자루 있어서.
And it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up
날아... 아니.
reason. They have stations for everything.
날아다니는 데가 아니네요.
Revelio.
어디 퍼즐을 풀어봅시다.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long
Incendio.
Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once,
Revelio.
centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
먹을 거.
Revelio.
뭐가 없다.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Revelio.
I've heard the goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
어? 아까 없지 않았어? 아, 비켜봐.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
얼굴이 사라졌는데?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
여기서 보인다고? 안 보이는데? 졸았구만.
Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. This well looks familiar. Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought.
아,
The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was
그 여자?
Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
비켜봐 마법을 쓰게.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
불 피는 데가 없나 여기? 아브라카타브라요? 아직 못 배웠음.
Incendio!
아,
Lumos.
짜증나는데.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
들어갈 수 있는 것 같은데 여기?
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
여기 연습하는 데잖아. 비밀방. 어? 설마 그림을 모아야 된다는 등 그런
Why
헛짓거리는
hide a
아니겠지?
triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
뭐야 이게?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
아, 메인캐가 끊겼어 또. 아, 속상해. 어디더라 나가는 길이? 야, 여기 어디로 나갔었나? 기억이 안 납니다. 예. 여기였나? 어우 렉봐 씨.
Little vandal! Do you know how much distress you caused?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
A castle? I should investigate. Potato, stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Incendio. Is that inferior to my already done? That must be Bardos. Stupefy. Incendio.
죽어요. 죽었나? 어따마 왜 안 죽는지야.
Revelio.
새가 자본을
Everything's all right now.
아 여기가 아니었어. 길이 여기가 아니었네요.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right. Oh, it's you.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
I'd have bet my last galleon he'd been kidnapped,
Revelio.
but turned into an Inferius. Poor man. And poor Claire.
하하, 그랬구만. 뚜껑 없는 거.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
그가 쟤인가?
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
생겼다.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark.
메인캐가 생겼네. 천문학 수업을 일단 가기 전에
Do not tell anyone.
어디 있는 거야 또? 이상한 곳에 사네요. 아, 여기 들어갈 수 있어? 그렇다면 뭔가 다르지.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve.
그랬구만.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
저번에 못 들어가던데. 아니 이런 길이. 이런 길이 있었구나.
I wonder what that does.
돌려야 되는 것 같은데.
That did it. Revelio.
먹을 거는 엄청 많네.
Accio.
야, 이거 껴가지고 안 나가지네 이거. 뭐야?
Guardian Leviosa.
흉벽을 오르세요? 와. 흉벽을 오르라. 누가 봐도 여기네?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
응? 또 있어?
Revelio.
한 개밖에 없는데.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
아씨, 왜? 왜?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
아, 이거 아닌데. 두 개 있어야 되는 것 같은데.
Incendio. Sendo. Flipendo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Flipendo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
아니 저게 하나 더 있던지 아니면 두 개가 있어야 되는데. 됐다 씨. 아 이게 이렇게 어려워.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Incendio!
응? 안 부서졌어?
Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in. Wingardium Leviosa. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
문을 밀어서 해야 되나?
Revelio.
오케이 이해했어.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
뭐야? 3레벨인 나도 못 열던 홀리.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside.
은밀 기동이다.
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
그리핀이다. 드디어 탈 수 있구나.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it!
아, 나 씨.
There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
지팡이 안 되고.
Revelio.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
먹을 거는 먹어요. 떨구면 뭐가
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
계속 올라가야 돼? 아, 이거
May have an intruder in our midst.
Everyone gets lucky now and then. No! You'll need to be quicker, Cynthia!
Revelio. Alohomora.
1레벨짜리야. 지하지.
Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
이쪽으로 올라. 오.
You're going home in a wooden box! I reckon I can see myself getting away from here and not taking a one of you with me. Oh, I'm gonna be short.
Incendio!
Let me have some!
Too slow!
Kill!
Revelio.
상대는 안 됐다고. 다 어디 갔어? 뛰어내렸어. 오호. 터져서.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Incendio.
동물들이 갇혀있네. 오호, 얘네들. 구출해줄까?
Revelio.
없네. 어?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. My wing is all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry.
타. 타야지. 우와.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
빗자루보단 좀 느리네요. 근데 낭만 있어.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
뭐가? 도도한 새라서 등에 잘 안
How
태우는데.
exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix.
비싸죠.
Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
뭐야, 전용 차가 돼버렸어 갑자기.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Slow down now. There we go.
LB를 길게 누르나? 아, 이걸로.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
날아가기가 A. 질주. 안 깬댄가? 안 깬대네. 아, 이게 뭐였더라? 갑자기 상자가 있어. 아, 얘 뭐였더라?
Lumos.
한 번도 안 했던 건가?
Revelio.
이게 뭐였더라?
Revelio. That's that.
부시는 거였구나.
Settled.
멀리. 천납 수업 출석하기.
Highwing! Go!
아, 이거 저게 안 되네. 멈춰서 해야 되나?
Faster, Highwing! Highwing! Go! I know what that means. Merlin trial.
멀린 못 참지.
Revelio.
공을 어디다 갖다 두면 되는 거네요. 저기다 두면 되는 거네요. 굴러가라 굴러가라. 안돼 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 안돼.
Closer. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
멀린을 해줘야 인벤이 늘어나요. 인벤토리를 더 늘리기 위해선 어쩔 수 없이 해줘야 돼요. 이거는 모르겠네.
Wingardium Leviosa.
아무래도 뭐가 안 되던데.
Incendio.
아, 이렇게 해서 이렇게 하면 이게 열려?
This looks intriguing.
뭐 있는데?
Revelio.
별게 없구만.
Faster, Highway!
와우 씨. 날개짓을 할 때마다 진동이 그냥. 알았어 알았어. 여기서 내릴 수 있잖아 여기. 간만에 걸어서 가볼까 나.
Revelio.
뭐지?
Revelio.
그래픽이 좀 개선됐네 그 사이에.
Revelio.
배치를 했군요. 광원 효과가 그래서 좀 살아나는 거구나. 원래 이 정도까지 아니었는데. 번쩍번쩍하네.
And a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving.
If you try to study in the library.
천문학과는 왜 이렇게 먼 거야?
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
추워.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
왜 이렇게 추워요?
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
뭔데 기술이 필요한 거야? 어?
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
아,
look at
그래서
that.
요 밑에
How am I supposed to find Sirius when my
이게
hands are too cold to
있었구나,
use a
예전에.
telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Whatever!
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
어딘데? 이쪽이야?
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh,
Look,
no.
there's a table.
Not this close to the school, Emmett.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Yeah?
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you...
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't...
That's quite generous, thank you.
You are... It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What have you...
Being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to... Find the evidence evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
밤에 놀고 있는 놈들이 있네. 참 어이가 없네. 드래곤 지났어.
That life is behind me, I promise!
뭐였어? 맥고널 교수님 아니니?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Would like to talk to
you have a moment.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have.
No more happy days for you.
Someone there?
Is that the best you can do?
Rebellion.
먹을 거가
Rebellion.
없네요. 먹을게.
Over here.
낮이야.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
도와주는 거야, 뭐야?
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Such arrogance.
Rebellion.
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
어디 위? 여기? 오케이.
Wingardium Leviosa.
안 올라오면 되지? 아, 나 혼자 다 하라는 거야, 뭐야?
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
몸이 빛나는. 서커스도 아니야, 뭐지?
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
먹을 게 많아. 잡고서 털을까?
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
You're like a slug on the floor in 5 feet. Let me go through. Why don't you come up here and fight it? How nice and... Oh, we're gonna die, aren't we?
Stop that right there.
Let me go through. I'm a chocolate, I'm a toy. You are postponing the inevitable.
Curse that screaming roof!
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Insectator! Insectator!
I work.
Is that the best you got? Stop right there, hang on! You're a bit naughty with this production! You haven't got a prayer.
How delightful!
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
I haven't even had a chance yet.
Places! Incendio!
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes? So, time for some. Nice try!
Battler, fortunate end for you. Let's do so. You won't get away with it. Ranrock will unite us.
Incendio!
먹을 거
Revelio.
내놔라. 먹을 거.
Revelio. Revelio.
먹을 게 없네.
Revelio.
저 아저씨는 어떻게 저렇게 내려간 거야? 참.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
예?
Revelio. Incendio.
이게 무엇인가? 퍼즐은 쉬워.
Revelio.
먹을 거
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
없네요.
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
와. 뭔가 끌고 갔는데 저기까지.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
그림 아저씨. 어디야? 여기 있구나.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Rebellion.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
갔다 올게요.
Revelio.
두 번째 시험이야? 그동안 너무 서브캐만 했구나.
Revelio.
엄청 이쁘네. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Here, Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Revelio. Any way to reposition this archway? Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
들어왔어요.
Revelio. Revelio.
모르겠네. Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here. How? Perhaps I've hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. There's a way forward from the other side of this one. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio!
relief. Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
헐. 어둠의 마법인가?
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, Prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
방송 여기까지 하겠습니다.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.